Yeah. Definitely gonna get punished in that lane phase.
FY could go on FY. They've got the Fisher out. Anna and Thompson closing in on him as FY will try and get some
goals down there, but I think it could be a lot worse if he were just a few seconds later to each of these engagements.
Just a bit of a rassy onto Chalice, unlikely. But between the two of these heroes, they have the damage to bring him down at the moment, especially with xNova around. jerax has got to be careful. Takes a bit of heavy damage there from the impetus. Does also have Seb in the tree line. They're going to try and set up, but they're walking with the Echo Slam. Do they have the burst? Anna comes in with the Spectral Dagger. Is it enough though? Chalice, he's got the Untouchable. He's going to survive. He's still alive for now. Chalice, he's running. xNova with the summon. Seb, he's in with the ult. They get the kill. xNova's ult's going to be cancelled straight away by jerax with the Fisher. xNova tries to TP out, but OG, they'll set up for the double kill. They get the kill down the Spectre before he's able to TP away. At the same time, OG want to make a play down top. They know that they went for the play down bottom PSG LGD, so OG want to punish this. They jump forward, Boundless Strike, Echo Slam on top of the Enchantress, but Chalice's healing is not enough for being in. Thompson, he's in.
He's jumping forward.
He's going with a Boundless Strike. The Wukong's the back of the jerax with the Fisher. They're onto Army. Army's gone. Thompson with the tree play as jerax is still there looking to do xNova. Chalice is coming with the impetus. Thompson in trouble. He's been silenced. He's been surrounded. Somnus sips in with the Vortex of Winter's Curse. There, surely they can't keep Thompson alive. They can't. Thompson will fall. Somnus zipping for more. He's got his eyes on No-Tail. No-Tail trying to the Golden Embrace, but the remnant magical damage is there. PSG LGD get the two of them at the end of the day. As you drum. Echo. Fisher. Bam. They get Chalice tree. As Thompson, he's going to go for it. They've got the jump. jerax with the control again. Chalice, the punching bag in trouble as the Wukong's command gets the final hit. The Earthsplit is coming out, but Thompson keeps himself to the side. He has been silenced by the Blood Bright army. Looking towards him. The rupture down on Thompson as well. Thompson has the living armor. It gives him the chance to turn. Get the Jingle Mastery stacks up. He hasn't got Boundless Strike there for 7 seconds. The Fisher from jerax buying him time. Thompson life stealing up as he hits the creeps. Army with the Shadow Blade over the girl. Somnus, he's in. Thompson's still alive though. The Winter's Curse on his back, and Thompson gets the life steal, but he still goes down. Thompson will fall. Somnus still in man in attack, ready to play around, zips across, gets jerax as well. Now looks towards No-Tail. He's got enough mana for one more remnant. No-Tail turns with the Splinter Blast and the wraparound for Seb. Looks for the punch on Somnus. Somnus zips back defensively. They've got the sentry down, Frostnova, the buyback from jerax. Anna with the chase down Somnus. He's used a lot of his mana. The Fisher, the damage from Anna. He's got the dagger out. He looks to Somnus and he finds it. Somnus is gone. No-Tail burst down by the Blood Bright jerax and Anna. They're looking for more. xNova enchants over jerax, holds him in place. One more right click will do it and CM falls. Seb goes down as well to Arme. The sleep setup, FY.
Stop.
They've got the combo. The Blood Bright's out. Anna surrounded. The damage from Arme. The Fisher, but the force.
Chalice.
They get him over. Arme still on the chase. Anna back to the shrine. Now Thompson's back in the game. Arme's got to be careful. Fisher's up. In a second, jerax jumps in.
The
echo. The control. Anna's in on top of Arme. Arme's gone. Chalice up to the high ground. Anna still wants to chase. He looks towards it, but he will back off for now. And the Wukong's commands up, and he will. Looks towards xNova. xNova caught in the middle of the ring. Anna comes over as well to join in the kill. The three of them find one. TPs are coming in. Chalice. Can he set something up with Arme? This time, look at the jump here on the control. jerax straight in on an Arme, and Arme pops the BKB, but it's too late. Somnus finds No-Tail on the side. The buyback's going to be there straight away from No-Tail. Somnus zipping across towards jerax. The ult out from the CM, but the Meteor Hammer from Seb's coming down. They've got the Change Stun onto xNova. Anna's still alive for now. They get the double kill, the Cold Embrace, keeping Anna alive. The Winter's Curse holding by the attacks off the Chalice. Enchantress so fly. He'll fall. Triple kill for Anna. Anna, can he survive? He gets up to the armor, and he's still alive for now. The armor from Seb, keeping the Spectre safe. Thompson will fall though, dives too deep. Anna wants to find Somnus, past the Manta style. They get the kill. It's an ultra kill for Anna. He's still alive. Chalice, he wants this, but can he actually get it? He's got to back off. Anna will TP out. As jerax just keeping their eyes focused towards that mid lane, throwing down the Fisher, holding back the creep wave. Roshan's at half health.
They've got Elder Titan. They can keep scouting this over and over again with the Blood Rights too, pushing him back.
Thompson's going to start the fight here. Goes for the Boundless Strike to Arme. The BKB's out from Arme, though. Gets himself out of the Wukong's command. Anna with a horn finds xNova. That's one down, and Arme with this BKB. He's just having to run himself away from the fight. So now Arme is without the BKB. OG can look to head back in the bit. jerax still with the Echo Slam. No-Tail still with the Winter's Curse. Seb still with the Overgrowth. They have their team fights still ready to go, OG.
They're killing this so fast because of the Manta Death.
Challenge. All tries for it, but he's not going to get it. Oh, straight in. They get the two with the slam. Oh, LGD tried to get in there with Somnus, but jerax was quick with the jump.
maybe they get the kill, but I don't think they get the Aegis, and they definitely don't get away with their lives.
They have every, like OG still had all their ultis ready.
Yeah.
And Thompson, he's hunting for more. He knows that Arme doesn't have BKB for 20 seconds. He's got the dust, he's got the preparation. Jerax is in with the fish, they have the control. The enchant totem, Arme's gone! Not satisfied with just a Roshan. Thompson quick to hunt for more, getting that kill on Arme. Arme's out of the game for a full minute and he has not got buyback. Pressuring the base of LGD.
On his 12, 7, and 8 on this Spectre.
That's a tier 3 tower gone. They're onto the barracks. Somnus holding on to his buyback. He'll be back up in 5 seconds. FY trying to set something up. Just find the sleep onto the two of them. The cold embrace can be prematurely put down onto the Monkey King. They have the Earth Splitter out to do it. Somnus zips in. The burst. He just rips the Monkey King apart. Can he find more? No, he's getting changed to Jerax with the control, but he gets back out. Somnus will survive just for now. The jump. They got the impetus down. Jerax in again with the enchant totem. X-Nova very low challenge with the play looking for Anna for the cold embrace. Keeping Anna safe with the health. Somnus zips in. He wants Anna with the glimmer cape. Keeping Anna alive. OG just saving one another and getting away with his pushes until now. Arme, he'll come in with the TP. He's looking to hunt down Anna. Anna has the living armor, goes for the TP out. He's going to make it. There's no way that Arme can cancel that as Anna gets out of there. Again now, they'll jump in. Thompson with the BKB that requested by the Fisher on top of Chalice. Chalice is gone for 70 seconds and he went full in on the Aghanim's purchase. He does not have money for buyback. Zipping from Somnus, looking to get himself on top of the Spectre. Can he finish up this kill? The Anna, he's going to be kept alive. The Urn Heal, he's fine. The Winter's Curse holding back Somnus. The dagger's out onto Somnus. Somnus has to zip back towards the base. Arme tries to go forward, but Jerax in with the counterplay, jumps in, echoes out. The barrel is strike for Thompson. They take down Arme. Arme buys back for the melee racks. They're already taken down in this middle lane by OG. They've got the FY sleep set up into the blood right. Anna with the Manta style. He's fine. More than fine as he gets out. Will start to be healed up by that urn. Still has the Aegis. As OG now with a 5k lead and a melee racks up. There's the Winter's Curse, holding back the two of the Manas in. They're ready to fight this OG despite PSG LGD being the ones buying back into it. Jerax in with the stun control. They'll burst down Arme. Arme's down for 90 seconds. Chalice is dropping as well as the orb from Anna comes out, splitting LGD apart. Anna into the trees, looks towards FY, steps back to avoid the Echo Storm. Chalice still being chased down by Thompson. One more swipe will do it. They get Chalice, they get FY, and Somnus and X-Nova just left to try and pull the creep wave away. He'll zip across, but Jerax with the Echo Slap. The Orchid comes out onto the Shaker. They're trying for the return, but the self-fuels keeps Jerax alive. He's safe. Fisher trying to run. Fisher, boundless strike. Do they have the damage in time? They do! OG! Again and again and again in this game one. Pulling off these incredible plays. And GG is called, ladies and gentlemen. OG!
Look at both teams late game, and I think that you've mentioned they're going to struggle in the lanes, and I just feel like last game OG had the trump card late game with the Spectre, and I think once again they don't have it.
So it does look like Bobo was also right with those lanes. They did put the Chalice Enchantress down bottom versus that Underlord and having an aggro tri-lane to pressure this kind of weak tri-lane that OG is running right now.
Look at this FY, looking for the wraparound. Yes, the three-man Fisher blocking them off. X-Nova trying to move in and get the vision onto Anna, but they're turning with the Rocket Barrage. The Thunderstrike, X-Nova to drop, but Arme gets the first blood for PSG LGD. The trade will occur, and PSG LGD, of course, getting that first blood, and not only just onto anyone, but onto Anna as well, getting him out of the lane.
Definitely a concern in that laning phase. Top though, yeah, the Gyrocopter's still able to get some farm, and they're not giving up so many kills, as we do see No-Tail in position for some type of wraparound here.
This is what FY also looking to play aggressive.
Did they get it?
Oh, they do! The slap of the right click between the two of them finds the curry. They now look towards Anna. Anna is sort of trapped over the Fisher, but he's got the backup of Jerax. Now moving in on top of X-Nova with the right clicks. The OG get one. FY and Arme now have to be on the retreat. They have the doppelganger. Arme with the stick charges back up to 4, but the glimpse is out. Onto FY, dragging him back behind the three of them. Fisher once again though, down onto No-Tail. Enchant Totem as well. FY's bringing No-Tail low, but the stick charges keep him fine as FY will fall. The three of them still strong. Arme also in trouble as well as the Thunderstrike. The Rocket Barrage bringing him down. He turns with the Spirit Lance. Can Arme stay alive? He can't. Arme will fall. And Nova, can he actually find Anna here? The tether heal's there for Jerax. Anna's not going to go down. And X-Nova, he's also going to play with his life. Going to save at the same time mid. They make the play. Straight in. FY helps Somnus set up for the kill onto Thompson.
Such an insane amount of damage coming in from this Kunk.
Tries with the Tornado EMP, but Chalice keeps the distance, now turns towards Noto. They get the glimpse play onto Somnus, but Somnus, he's got the boat coming in. He has that Rumbo. The cooldown comes through from Ana. Is it enough to find the kill onto Somnus? It is. They get one. The homing missile redirects itself on top of Chalice. Chalice has the heals going. He's turning with the impetus. He actually gets the kill on Noto. They'll relocate the team back out of there. So OG not really wanting to commit everyone to this fight. It's Chalice, FY, they turn. Echo Slam, Fisher out onto Ana. They burst down the Jerax onto Chalice. He's already looking for more. He's trying to chase down Jerax, but Seb's there with the body block. I don't know what's going on, OG, but can they really contest this? Static Storm's being used. We saw the combo drop top. I believe Tornado's probably still on call. No, it's back up, because they have got the Tornado set up here from Thompson. But do they have the follow-up? They'll throw it in. Roshan still with a decent amount of health. He'll pop the Deafening Blast, pushing PSG LGD out of the pit, but now Chalice is on the hunt. He's looking towards Thompson. Missile at the side will be dodged. Nice Nightmare from xNova, keeping FY safe. Chalice.
He's got the Spirit Vessel on him.
Can they kill him off? They've got the Cold Snap down, the wall as well to slow him, but he pops the Dust, he pops the turnaround. xNova with the Fiend's Grip. The Torrent as well onto Thompson. Thompson's got Ana, moving in with the BKB. He does not have the damage, but looks like Chalice staying alive. Chalice, will he go down the rocket for ice? Does find it. Ana will get the kill onto the Enchantress. Jerax incredibly low as Arme. FY looking to chase him. He's got the Glimmer Cape, but he's been dusted. Jerax gets taken down.
Ana's got to go buy a TP. He will be okay. At least they don't find him.
You get the glimpse play out as well there, Notel, keeping himself and Seb safe for now. Say that though, they're still chasing the Fisher, the jump, FY. In with the control, setting up for another kill for Arme. As PSG LGD push OG away from the pit. Roshan's still sitting at about half health as Arme jumps straight back in.
I was able to take it away once he starts getting the enabled more by the IO, once he gets gifted that Aghanims when he's tethered.
Ooh, Chalice.
The dust?
He was ready there. I don't think that was sort of a body block or such, but he pops the dust. Seb does have backup though. He's got Ana and Notel in, the Static Storm down on top of the Enchantress, and they go over the cooldown. Seb, Ana pops the BKB. The Tornado's going to come in the side, catches the two of them, in fact the three of them, setting them up. Somnus gets the BKB out though, turns with the Tidebringer, hit Jerax. Cut down by Arme as Ana wanting to find Chalice. FY pops the Echo Slam, holding down Thompson on the side, sets up Arme for the double kill. Somnus cleans up a third. Seb's trying to get out of it, but he's not going to make it. Arme with the triple kill, as OG just cannot take a full.
And this Kunkka now has 3,200 health and a full AC coming out of the bottom.
It looks like FY is just starting to play around with him with the lockdown onto Seb. Seb's going to try and get himself out of there with the ultimate. Can he escape in time? He can! He gets them out. Seb will manage to get out, but Arme was also very low. Arme does, of course, still have the Aegis.
He was trying to die right there. He ran into the Thunderstorm, but didn't get it.
There we go. They're going to need a little bit more of that magic, OG, if they want to come back into this one, but they will take that Aegis away, but to cut down the IO as quickly as he did.
Somnus loves to just tank up on these strength heals. As the break comes out, they find out.
They have, and he's all alone. There's no IO in the game. FY Echo Slam, change stun, holding him down. PSG LGD into the base they go. The fortification comes out. Seb will try his best to hold them. The Nightmare's there from xNova. Thompson's going to get controlled here by the side of Somnus again with the X-Mark play, dragging Thompson back into the clutches of FY's hands as Thompson's gone for 50 seconds.
And that's a buyback from Ana too. He's coming back in.
See if they can do anything about Arme. Arme pops the BKB, tries to get himself on top of Jerax. The dust out as well. Ana trying to hit back, but Arme just stands his ground. BKB now out from Ana. They do get xNova on the bane as Chalice. He's just diving in, finds Notello with the impetus. Chalice again. The plays bring Jerax over. Jerax will survive with the Glimmer K. The vision wasn't quite there for the last impetus to connect, but they're two down on OG. Now make that three as Ana jumped up by FY. Seb surrounded. The torrent sub. Somnus in with the physical damage. Seb will fall. The buyback comes out from Seb, but LGD still looking strong to take this tier 3 tower down bottom, take even more as they're onto the barracks. As OG, they're without this gyrocopter for 75 seconds. They could not hold with Ana, let alone without him.
They're just so tanky on the side of LGD. All of their heroes. Chalice just runs in without fear because they've all got these BKBs. Ame went for a satanic build so he can actually stand in the midst of all this AoE and just keep fighting over and over again.
And Rum.
And the Rum. Over and over again.
As Ame just trading onto top, so the Cold Snap does come out. Ame quick with the Doppelgang to remove it. Fish is down, but the glimpse is there. Big Daddy drags Ame back into the Static Storm. He's surrounded. They'll look to kill him off, but he's got the life steal. The Satanic! Ame back up to half health. He pops the BKB. They cannot kill this PL. He's on the retreat back to his teammates. Do they have any other further catch? They've got to be careful because Somnus turns up. The boat comes in. BKB's out from Somnus, looks for the combo to do them, and FY jumps in to the cream wave. The Echo Slam takes down No-Tail and Fisher onto Thompson and Seb. OG have to back away from these racks as LGD are looking to claim a second set. The Crimson Guard will be popped, trying to slow down this siege, but LGD will get away with it. There's going to be Ana back up in 15 seconds, but the melee racks are taken in both the middle lane.
Most of the time, rather than Ame, that starts off the fight.
Thompson is in trouble. The jump forward from FY. The boat comes through. The Tidebringer from Somnus as he pops the double damage out of the bottle. Looks towards No-Tail. No-Tail hiding in the trees. They'll turn to Ana. Ana with a BKB, but Ana had to be careful. The Tidebringer hits. Somnus just doing so much damage, but Ana will survive. BKB and Glimmer Caped out. Ana gets himself back towards the base, but they'll jump on top of Jerax. Seb now surrounded. He'll pop the ult. Should be enough to get him out in time, but the X again, Somnus with the Kunkka play brings the Underlord straight back into the hands of LGD. As now Seb dead for 100 seconds. PSG LGD ready to storm the base once again, looking towards this mid-range racks. But with a 28k advantage favoring LGD, can OG really do anything to stop this? It looks at the least that the Mega Creeps will be guaranteed, as the racks up top will fall. Thompson looking to lead in with the combo, but again, the boat straight on top of Ana. Somnus is in. They do manage to get the Glimmer Cape onto Ana. Ana backs away. Thompson with the Ghost Walk, keeping himself alive with the dust. They've got the dust. The Thompson dead. Thompson gone. As Jerax and Ana. Whoa! Chalice again. These impetuses too hard for this IO to play against, as they're 3 dead on OG. PSG LGD with a full lineup still alive, as they look towards the mid lane, and GG is called. Ladies and gentlemen, PSG LGD taking game 2 of the best of 5 grand finals here at ti8. And that one, it didn't look close at all. This was PSG LGD through and through. OG maybe going sort of a new strat too far in this game too, trying something a little off the wall with the Underlord pick, but it never really came together.
LGD seemed so prepared for this draft. They were like, okay, the IO Gyro's coming out. They seem to get exactly what they wanted in this game. This Kunkka last pick did so much work, and pointing out Thompson ended this game 0-12.
Oh my goodness, man. That was
a rough start for him.
Seb on the Magnus in terms of holding on to the RP in top lane. Bit of a block off there onto Ana. He's got the stick charges. He does have 3 stacks of sticky napalm upon him as Chalice diving in. Gets that first blood. Tanks up a bit of the tower, but he's able to get his way out of it. It's PSG LGD. Out to a strong start in this top lane.
Yeah, a little bit of risky move by No-Tail. He TP'd, but lassoed. He can get fissured. He can get echoed. There's so many counterplays, especially Global Silence. So I wouldn't feel super comfortable as a Magnus here.
Thompson steps up a bit far in the mid lane. FY as well as Somnus, they're catching on him, and there's boots on that shaker.
Should have the catch here with the fish up into the X-Mark Torrent combo. They've caught Thompson. Will he die to the Ancients? He won't. Somnus gets the hit in.
Generally a lane win for the Zeus.
Now FY's got it, so he can even keep his pressure on this map. At the moment, he's getting close to Arcane Boots already on the shaker. As Jerax in some trouble here.
Fisher block not quite successful, but it doesn't look like it may matter with the damage coming out between the two of them. Slow from the curses.
Still has the region.
FY one more slam with the totem.
Full mana.
And they're trying to go around maybe to try and get a kill on Chalice up here, but it doesn't matter if the shaker.
Jerax.
FY goes for the setup. The Fisher into the combo. Torrent will be dodged. No-Tail's actually going to TP in for this one as Somnus beats down onto Jerax. Jerax able to get himself away. No, he's not. The Tidebringer from Somnus finds the kill. FY walks in for the Echo Slam. The silence is there on Seb. Seb's coming to the fight, but he's instantly going to get sent out with a slap as FY chunks him down with the Enchant Totem. There's No-Tail also in trouble. Chalice diving on forward. Kill after kill. Ana, can he do anything in return? He comes in with the slide. The Remnant as well, looking for X-Nova and Somnus. He can't quite finish it off, and Ame, he's turned up, and he'll be able to take down Ana.
To counteract that a bit.
This is a scarily quick Blink Dagger here for FY. We've already seen what he can do. He's 4-0-6 at the moment, at 11 minutes in on his shaker.
With Arcane Boots, this has to be one of the fastest blinks I've ever seen.
In game 5 of the grand finals, nonetheless, as well.
4-0-6 already.
He has nothing in his quick buy yet, but just want to get a feel for his BKB timing.
Yeah.
They stop. They go. Global. They dive. Global to set up the jump in from FY. As Ana caught out underneath the tier 2 tower. Maybe they can get more as well as Chalice hides onto jerax. TP will come in from No Tail, but Chalice commits with the lasso, dragging No Tail away into the clutches of the rest of LGD as they'll surround him and find a second kill for Armin.
Low ground, they don't see this coming at all.
Let's see if Seb can get a big jump. Chalice and FY rather close to one another at the moment as they hide behind that tower. Seb.
Look at FY's positioning though. He is so deep in the trees. Perfect place.
And they go. For Chalice, the
Change
team will catch him. The root is going to be down onto the Ember Spirit. Fisher as well onto Seb. They know that he's got that blink. The Urn's down on him as well as the curse. Seb's got to skewer himself away. He cannot blink in.
That's not the way you want your blink dagger to go though.
He's trying to TP away. Is he going to get out? He is. No, he's not.
He does not.
He ticks down in base. As they'll find themselves jerax as well. Global silence being used as they'll chase down the Rubik. Two more kills for LGD. Thompson found in the river.
That was just perfect positioning coming out from FY over there. He was ready. Even if he had the RP, I don't think he would have been able to get the skewer off. Oh yeah, Congo boat is huge, but I don't think anything compares to the RP.
Yeah.
Bottom lane. No Tail trying to set up onto Somnus. They'll remnant forward with Ana. The boat's already out there for Somnus. Somnus trying to look into the trees. He's hunting actually down No Tail. The global silence comes out. Ana not quite able to get on top of xNova as xNova keeps his distance. Somnus just turning and beating down on No Tail. No Tail will go down as well as xNova. 1-for-1 at the moment. The sentry's down here from OG. They have eyes on Somnus. Seb still holding him for the side. Then there'll be a buyback from No Tail. The boat, the stolen boat, the RP coming through. They're jumping in. The FY's there with the slam, ready to hold off to the fight. But Chalice is so low. Chalice is going to go down. PSG LGD, they've lost 3. FY with the TPL won't make it. The sleight of fist, the change. Ana catches out the shaker. Can he TP back in time before the curse kills him? Yes, he can.
Well, that's exactly what you talked about, the stolen boat. The run buff on Ana just pushed them over the edge for that fight.
Literally at the perfect time. Echo. So Echo and Global are going to be up in about 20 seconds. So yeah, they're definitely ready to make a fight happen.
They're smoking, but Chalice does not have his blink dagger yet. He has to go all the way back, so he's way further behind than the rest of his team.
So they can get the catch onto Ana. Fisher, jump forward from FY. They've got the chain stun. Is there any way they can play his way out? The Global's coming through. The mech will be popped here. Ana's up into the air. Chalice looks around him, but he gets the slide out. Can he get over to the Remnant as well? No. There's the jump, the RP. They'll get the kill onto Ana. Seb tries to skewer the two of them to the side, but now he's stuck on his own on the low ground. Arme's there on the high ground. Pops the BKB. No messing around for this Terrorblade. As Arme will help take a second.
See FY?
They don't get the Fisher out in time for jerax to catch FY. Somnus, Chalice, they're in the pit. He tries to jump forward, it's Seb, but instantly FY's there with the reaction. The enchant totem's down. Seb's been cursed.
Forward.
xNova trying to go for it. They do manage to get the chains out onto the Batrider. The courier actually being taken down here, but they've lost 1, they've lost 2, they've lost 3. Buybacks coming out from the 2 of them. OG, they've got the double kill for Ana. They're pushing LGD away from this pit. xNova does not have buyback. Roshan still stands.
Only 12 seconds left for Global. LGD kind of need to reset, but the Roach is so low.
They have nearly got RP back up on Seb. As both teams ready to fight around the pit. Seb, can he find a chance with the RP? Chalice on the high ground. They're going to head into the pit, OG. They're confident, knowing Seb can sit there on the high ground, ready with the counterplay. Arme getting sprouted. Chalice looks to make a play, jumps in, immediately going for it with the lasso. Has he got the control to get the damage out? He can. That's going to be Ana dead, but Ana buys back straight away. Arme moving in with the BKB. Roshan's still alive throughout this all. They've lost Thompson, the slide, the change, the remnant across. They'll get the kill onto Chalice, but now Ana's in the middle of it all. Uses himself up the flame guard, ticking FY down like the sleight of fist. The RP, Seb, he's got the control onto Arme. As OG, they fight 3. They look towards Somnus, surrounding him in the pit. Somnus, he'll go down as well. The buyback from Ana, securing the fight here for OG. There's only xNova left alive, but not for long. They chase him down, they get the team-wide triple kill for Ana. As he
really starting to be quite an issue for them.
Chalice, he's in with the opener, straight in with the lasso. The tower will fall, but they'll drag back the Ember Spirit into the torrent. Cut him down with the Tidebringer. He's dead once, but on the side, they find Arme. Arme's dead for 60. Still alive at the moment. And all the use! The dodge! Ana up into the end, dodging the Echo Slam. Somnus, he's trapped here in the Sprout. OG, they'll slowly punch down the Kunkka. The stolen fish and jerax sets up onto FY. OG take 3 and up into the base. 28 minutes in, OG are threatening the high ground of PSG LGD. This tier 3 tower going down, no buyback on FY, no buyback on Arme.
Arme just getting caught in the back lines of that fight, and then that Yule Scepter on a...
Yeah, it's just way too many defensive abilities at this point.
Yeah.
Especially with jerax. I mean, they started the fight on FY, got the fissure, and after that, it's nearly impossible to kill Ana.
I mean, jerax has been getting literally the most ideal steals in the last few situations. That bottom fight where they got the ghost ship, these last two fights where he's just had fissure every single time for his team. Everybody has acquired so much after that last situation.
And FY in particular has slowed down. He had, what, 12-minute Blink Dagger? Since then, he's picked up an Ogre Axe. That's it. In 17 minutes.
And OG's they're looking to fight here. They feel strong. They know that this Echo Slam is still on cooldown for a bit.
RP is back up. RP's there. They look for the setup onto Ame. They get the chains onto him. Jump forward. Seb! Oh, the RP's just on the tip. Pulls him in, but it's not enough to buy time to kill him. As Ame there with the turnaround. Past the Sunder onto Ana. Ana's able to remnant out to the side. Chalice hiding in the trees. Thompson starting to throw out the lightning as Ame. Chalice backing away. Skewer forward from Seb as he clears out the trees. Chalice still with a Firefly, getting himself away. Will jump himself away from the Nimbus. Backs himself up. xNova's got to be careful. He's incredibly low. They're looking to set up with the Torrent. Ame has been sprouted. The stolen Fisher for jerax. Out onto Ame, but then fights in with the slam. Is it enough? No, it's not. LGD, they've lost two yet again, but they have managed to find two in return. Anna's still alive. The Flame Guard keeping it fight again. The Slide of Fist cuts down a second double kill for Ana. Chalice surrounded by Seb and Ana here in the trees as OG get the team.
Cooldown. The Global's on cooldown. The Echo's on cooldown. It's their time to shine.
Straight down the mid lane they go. Somnus dead for 40 seconds. The Kunkka does not have buyback for this defense.
They're having to use the Echo to keep Ana down, and that is not what you want from your team fight, and Ana's not even dying in these fights.
That's a tier 3 tower gone.
Even for this next fight, jerax actually stole Ghost Ship at the end of it. So he has this available.
There's a full pipe now, and there's the setup, the Nimbus, bam, the stolen bow, xNova gone. Buys back, but OG have taken a second melee rack save and a second range racks. 20,000 net worth. And good luck controlling this Ember Spirit now. Level 23 as well. Azana
He's
charges
forward.
He finds himself the chains. The boat is going to head over towards his way, but he uses up. His Linkers has been pot set. Goes with the RP, dragging back the Kunkka. Can they kill off Somnus? He's very tanky without heart. It looks like he'll be fine. They'll get the Chalice jump with the lasso onto the Ember Spirit, the FY Echo Slam as well, onto Ana. Can they actually kill him off? They don't have the damage. Ana's able to get the Slide of Fist out. There'll be a buyback from Thompson as jerax. The Stolen Fissure onto two. Sets up for the double. Somnus will be able to back up a no-tail. He's in with the Sprout, the chains. The setup's there. Ana closing in. He'll be forced to the side. Somnus, can he get himself back to the fountain? He'll turn. He'll clean out the summons there with the Tidebringer hit. But he's stuck in the tree line. Ana just going for the kill. Is Somnus still alive? Get themselves now a bigger target, potentially Ame. Ame, he's sprouted. He has got something. Can he get it off? He can't. Ame cut down as the tier 4's now being taken by OG. There's all the time. People get Chalice. It's another down. OG, can they get Somnus? He's doing his best to hold 10 seconds before he's got teammates back in. Seb, peeling Somnus away from the fountain, and is on top of it. Somnus down to half health. He's trying to retrieve for the chains. They get themselves another Somnus taken down. Azame with a BKB reflection. Ana starting to be forced back. They have got xNova and FY back in the game now. No Echo Slam or Global. The Ancient is exposed. As OG, the Nimbus down, the shockwave from Seb gets themselves another. They're onto the Ancient. OG. OG.
They've done it. They have done it.
Have done it. The power of flowers and friendship. Have done it here, ladies and gentlemen. Your grand champions of ti8. It's OG.
A little bit harder. Here comes OG. Clone will be created. They look towards Roshan. He's down to 3.5k. Spectralhorn is up. And xNova. Here comes your Spectralhorn to the front lines. Thompson using the clone inside. And the Echo! jerax! He got the jump! The perfect hit! Thompson's got the double kill! They've just got the numbers! That's what happens when you can clone yourself. FY, he's trapped inside the cogs, but it's OG who are willingly trapped in there with him. LGD in real trouble. Ana has the double kill. The buyback comes in from FY.
And
Is he going to pull it off? He
you felt
cannot.
like they were waiting for the BGD, got what they wanted. I think they were hoping to bait out a global silence in this situation, and now that it's down, they might be able to find a fight. Seb.
Yep.
No
Glimmercape will
detection.
protect him. There's still Spectral Haunt. If they want to bring her in and with the Echo Thing, they'll do exactly that. Jerax, my God, he's good. Looking to chase after the Enchantress, draining her out. She'll be away to safety. The Sprite's giving her some health. Ana wants to dive. He's got an Aegis Immortal and a desire to kill. The arrow flies forward. He'll dodge it. Everyone will dodge it. Another Decrepify and Blast with the Fissure. Is there a drain? They have none. That's the 9-second one down. Spectral Haunt, which is the target. Where do you want to go? It ain't towards Somnus. It's over towards Chalice. Stranded over next to the Shrine. He's looking for a push down. Hurricane Pike's available. He'll get down. Ana will follow. Nightmare again. Disabling Seb. Fissure stun from Jerax. FY's trapped there, but no, he's not. He's got the hook away. The attacks will follow through. FY will TP up for anyone else can follow. The Observe will throw him down, but now OG with Bane dead. And no hook shot available, and Clockwork all the way back at base. They want to go for Roshan, but that's top battling through the Spark Rays.
This fight is really hard for LGD. They got to be careful. They have no metamorphosis.
Ame, that hard. He's got so much life. Ana wants to finish the job. Roshan's still being brought down. Somnus will arrive for the fight. The arrow, Ana, well, he's stunned up for the moment. Now the impetus damage from Chalice, but no! Jerax! He hits the stun! He'll get a pop down at least, but the buybacks are coming in thick and fast. Arme's BKB will wear off in a second. FY wants to fight. Hook shot forward into Thompson, trying to push him out of the cog. He can't do so. FY Blade Mail makes it difficult to engage, but not for Ana. He's happy with this one.
MKB.
Good. FY can't survive. Thompson survives. Chalice will not. The block. The creep wave back. But this Moonlight Shadow, we're level 25 now on the Mirana. This is why Somnus can just continuously spam this. And that's the real Ana on the front line. OG right behind Ame. Gets the jump, finds the Pugner. Vision will not find a stun. Pugner with no buyback. OG, they were really playing with fire. The Hex is out in the Terrorblade. Spectral Haunt looking for the front line attack, but that's why Somnus goes into the back line.
Shaker.
The BKB, they're into the back line. Shaker, he's bouncing around. Hawk shot, she stuns on the way through. Is gone. No buybacks available. Have LGD done it? They're holding Ana. Hold him in place. Chalice will find the damage. F5 will die for it. No, really? Ana is actually running away, but it won't stop Ame from blinking up, looking for the tier 3 tower. 2 players left alive for OG. They're the big ones, however. Thompson and Ana on the defense duty. Fortification. It delays as much as they possibly can. And now the jump out. Hex, the boy in the bubble. Thompson able to be protected once again. Chalice very, very low on mana. They have a lot, but Ame, he'll change the life with Ana. Thompson needs to be pushed away. Able to do so. FY jumps onto the illusion only, so the hookshot won't be able to connect. But Ana, he needs to retreat. There's so much damage. Ana down. Buyback is available. They still have not taken the mid racks. OG are just trying to delay LGD for the moment. 5 heroes around. The bubble is there protecting the melee racks. Ana, Sunder by once again. The Sunder switches the life. Arme's back up to full health, but the damage from Thompson, it's good enough to kill off the base. Buyback is there. Somnus leads forward. They just keep bunching them around, but they're still battling from inside the bubble. Pugner will come to the world living LGD. They're going for the GG push. They're going after the tier 4 towers. OG, they have to hold the line. They have the numbers. 7 from the side with the Dagon Arme, but no! Thunder is back up. It is there. Chalice will fall. They lose the Enchantress. FY pushing around Ana. He's so low. Can they get the die back on him? You bet your Nelly they can. Arme still very, very low. The blast will kill him off. But buyback. LGD want this now. LGD, or can they? Backing up? No, they're not. Terrorblade. BT forward. The ball is up. Thompson needs to defend. X-Nova very visible. You've got a very, very low life Mirana. But OG, they can't find the target. X-Nova, he's got the grip. He's got the control. He's got the kill. Thompson is down, but ES is up. Where the Echo passing forward. There's your slam. There's the dunk. There's the play. Jerax, the savior of OG. Looking for more. Chalice is now on the run. They tried to go for the GG push. They didn't get much more than this. And now, look at him go. BT forward. Hit the stun. Nail the stun. Nail Chalice. Maybe not. Hex is up. Chalice still on the run. The Moonlight Shadow. It's like it never ends. It's the same with the dunking from Jerax. This guy's an NBA All-Star. Looking for the kill into Chalice. Another TP coming forward. Hookshot from FY. Gets involved in the fight. But Thompson will arrive. Hexing up onto FY. The leap out. The fissure is available. Is there a follow-up? Thompson is there. They push forward. forward. They get the control, and they're bringing FY down. LGD with 4 heroes who do not have buyback. OG, they are gonna push. But how much damage can they do in the window that they have?
They have no waves, Toby. This is going to take a long time to cross all the way across the river. Probably will be enough time to get one lane of barracks in LGD's base. But if they do win a team fight there afterwards, there's no buybacks left on either team, I do think. Only Pugna. Seb still has his.
It's getting nervous.
They're trying to go through. There is a glyph.
Thompson and jerax. It sounds like a brand of victory. They'll come in through the mid, taking the tier 3 tower. They're going for tier 4s now. LGD, my, how the tables are turned. OG are going for the tier 4s. Chalice is there, defend. They will be up in just a second. The fortification, it buys time. The Hex is there from Chalice, but now here comes Anna. He's on the front lines. Jerax leaping forward. All he has to do is create space for OG to do it, to get to the grand final of ti8. Tip him up, tip him over. The lead comes forward. They've got the control. xNova, he'll go down. This is the game. LGD have nothing left. OG have